Good morning, everyone. Hope you are having a wonderful Tuesday. I know that this is not a typical time for us to do this podcast, but the thing is, it's going to be a hectic week full of a lot of different content, a lot of different projects, both on our channel and off from personal life type of stuff. So, we are here to discuss the one and only Kamen Rider Gavv, episode 39. I've been searching for you. That's right. This is the episode where we finally reveal who the killer was. Comer's killer. And, for I'd say about 10 episodes now, I've been thinking it was Glotta. I've been saying it might have been Glotta. And now we have definitive proof it was in fact Glotta. And I even called the conversation. Like I even said, it's like she's probably gonna be like, I don't even remember your brother. Like like to you, it's probably the day that changed your life. For me, it was just Tuesday. That's a Street Fighters reference, by the way. And yeah, no, I called it. It's exactly what the episode is. And yes, we are gonna have a lead up to the long-awaited Vlam a la mode episode. And yes, I did make a pudding a la mode for this podcast because it's milky, it's creamy, it's and it's bittersweet, just it's bitter with a bit of vanilla, and you got to go somewhere from out of here. But yeah, no, I'm excited for this episode because, well, actually, to be honest, not a lot happens, but also a lot of stuff happens. It's kind of interesting where it's like there's not much to say because it's just a few scenes, but what few scenes we get are very powerful ones. And we start off with finding out that, yeah, turns out Jeeb is still alive. And he's getting a medical procedure from Niel. And Niel's like, well, like, you're not as strong because you're probably just not used to the body yet. Like, people probably become adjusted to certain surgeries at different rates than others. So, yeah, Jeeb, like, you might get stronger. And even Lascelles like, oh, yeah, no, you'll get him next time. But I'm still not trusting that. I still feel like in the back of the mind, she's going to toss him out like garbage. I just know she will. And she does not take a break from talking smack to Glotta. It's like any opportunity she has, she will take it. And Glotta is feeling noticeably isolated. Like, Sheeta's dead. Longo's dead. Nielv and Jeeb are both working with the Shaludic, so she's basically the only purely loyal member of the Stomach family, and it's bothering her. And even like the quality of the human presses, both quantity and quality of the presses she's been procuring, haven't been up to snuff compared to Longo's. So yeah, she's really pissed, but she does. I'll get to that later. We find our characters go to Dente's lair because they haven't seen him in a minute, and when you think he might be dead, again, he's just taking a nap, and he's like really like upset. He's not gonna be able to taste like the much more sophisticated desserts, i.e., pudding a la mode. But it's we'll get to it. But yeah, no, it's yeah. So Shoma still thinks that it's because he lost his teeth, and he is getting old. But Sachika knows that he's gonna die soon. And when Sachika ropes Lakia into helping her make the parfait, she clues him in that like he notices he hasn't been acting to his best behavior. Like he hasn't been acting the way he usually does lately. And she reveals it's because he's dying. He's gonna die soon. And we can't even have him do his disguise that he did in that one episode. because now that everyone knows that granutes are a thing, yeah, freaking the ICE is gonna like try to deport him back to the granute world. So yeah, no, he's still in hiding. Yeah, so we have to make him parfait ourselves. Um, there was a brief scene where Lascelles like tries to talk to Nielv about him researching the gas that Longo used in an earlier episode, and of course, Nielv looks very annoyed. So we're getting clued in about some stuff here. We're getting clued in. I think Nielv is not too happy because I think originally he wanted to join up with the Geludic so he would have more funding for his research. But now that he's under their foot, they're not letting him research what he wants and instead want him to research what they want. So I'm expecting some kind of betrayal to show up. We do find out that Lockie has a particular skill, which I assume is thanks to the fact that he's a granute. Whenever he smells metal trays, he can basically divine the quality of the plate. It's like, oh, this is good quality. It's very sweet. And then he picks up another one. It's like, oh, this one's too sour. It will not be good for making pudding a la mode. And of course, the old couple are like, wait, what? Oh, actually, you're right. This does have a defect. How'd you know? He's like, so dumb. Like he always says, so dumb. But you could tell this time he's referring to himself. It's like, it's nice that even Lockheed can have a moment of comic relief. And yeah, everyone's getting ingredients like eggs, milk, sugar, strawberries, bananas. So, and yes, Shoma even runs into his favorite snack guy. But yeah, so we are doing further research about Shoma's mother. And Hanzo still has no luck on that. And of course, Nielv is still giving the cold shoulder to Glotta, but she notices that Nielv has a photo of Dente, who is still alive. Hold on, I thought he was dead. So while we're all making the pudding, Glotta pays Dente a visit. She's like, listen, you're the only pure-blooded member of our family left. You were the co-founder of this factory. You should come back so we could retake it. You don't understand. Two of my siblings are dead. The other two are have betrayed us for the Geludics. Why are you still here? He's like, and of course, Dante's like, listen, you've always been a lonely little girl. Even when you were offered the opportunity to participate in the family business, you didn't really want to do it. Oh, plot thickens. Now you are truly lonely. But here's the thing. You still have one sibling you could still turn to. And I can put in a good word for you. That really pissed her off. Like you got this dude. He's giving her an out. He's like, she is one of the worst people he's had the displeasure of knowing. We're talking Azula and Iroh levels of calm and cray-cray, and he gives her an out. He gives her an opportunity to have friends, to have family. And what does she do?
Oh, hell no! 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 Oh, hell no!
Oh, hell no.
That's right. Dente was murdered in cold blood. For real this time. So much so we ended up having to drop her pudding. And in case you're wondering, a la mode has two meanings. In at least in food, it has two meanings. It actually came from the French word "in fashion," à la mode. In America, it strictly means, oh, just put ice cream on top of your food, like pie a la mode, brownie a la mode. But a la mode actually means in fashion, which means that what you're actually doing is topping your food with fancy ingredients. There's even steak a la mode, which thankfully does not involve putting ice cream on top of steak, because that would just be weird. But yes, typically even traditional a la mode dessert use some element of at least one scoop of ice cream. But it is what it is. It's fancy, it's cute, it's lovely, and it is delicious. But I digress. Glotta takes a run for it. It's like I may hate the red Gavs, but I would no. I hate the Jaludic family, but I'm not going to stoop so low as to join the red Gavv. And Lakia recognizes the scar on Dente's corpse. It looks identical to the one on Comer's back. So that's when he realizes that Glotta was the one that killed Comer. And of course, when he chases her down, I love how they actually have an unmorphed battle using scythes. It's like it's a detail like that's gone really overlooked. But yeah, they both are scythe wielders. That's kind of interesting. I wonder if Niel had that in mind when he made that chainsaw, bow, arrow, scythe thing that Vlam uses. But yeah, no, like what's crazy is Glotta's like, wait, I didn't kill your brother. Yes, you did. You made this. Oh, wait. Was your brother a part-time worker? Wait, yeah. So I killed a lot of part-timers. So there's a chance I probably did kill him. I had to set examples. But no, I don't remember. So basically, it's like Street Fighters. The day I raided your village was the day that changed your life. The day I killed your father. The day that has led you to me. But to me, it was a Tuesday. And wouldn't you know it, today is a Tuesday right now at the time of this recording. And there's a really cool sequence where she props him up against a tree and then forces him to drop down, but she swings her side down so he would drop onto it, but instead he kicks off the tree and hits back. So it's like, oh, that was a cool sequence. And of course they both morph into her into her Granude form and him into his Rider form. And they have this epic battle. There's even a part where he tries to trap her inside. There's a part where he tries to trap her inside a giant cup of pudding, but that doesn't work. But then it gets to the point where they both charge up their scythes for an energy slash. And while Vlam is running towards her, she has one final flashback of Dente telling her, listen, you still have a brother left. You could still go to him. You were always a lonely child. She's like, I'm not a lonely child. I'm just a loader. And of course, they both use their energy slashes, but unfortunately, she's just a little bit stronger. So, of course, this causes Lakia to disappear, to demorph. And of course, she slowly walks up to him. And it looks like it's about to be the end for our gelatinous boy. But just as she's about to approach him with her scythe, so ominously, and she even makes a speech that she remembers, you were a part-time worker yourself, which means I have to purge you as well. This is goodbye, Lakia. That Shomo runs in after her, and then he transforms into Overgov in order to punch her from behind to save his friend. Thankfully, he succeeds in knocking her away, but but we're also too injured in order to do anything about anything that's coming up. So we're going to have to end the episode right here. And yeah, that's the whole episode. It was really cool. It was really cool to watch, finding out that, yes, I was right. Lakia was searching for Glad the whole time. That's really interesting is that she only had 2 major scenes prior to this arc, and the latter of the 2 was her fighting against Lakia, and it was the episode where Lakia fully affirmed that he's going to become a good guy moving forward. So of course, it's yeah, it kind of makes sense that it would be the 2 of them going against each other, especially since they both have scythes. The one downside is I wish they had more moments to interact with one another instead of just randomly finding out that she was the person he was looking for the whole time. Yeah, I can't wait to see what happens in the next episode. I know she's gonna go full Azula. She is the Azula here. But can you imagine Azula killing Iroh? And I mean straight up killing Iroh? That's crazy, man. Oh, man, I did not think that. Like, I knew this season was going to be good, but I did not think it would go to Last Airbender levels of good. I'm really excited. Can't wait for the next episode. This episode is a 9.8 for me. The one downside is, the build-up towards it. I wish Glada had more scenes with her because we don't really see much of her throughout the entire season as a whole. So it's hard to sympathize with her quite as much, even though you totally get her struggle. Azula went through the same process. She felt betrayed by her mom, betrayed by her friends, betrayed by her brother. Well, she never liked him to begin with. Iroh was always favored Zuko over her anyways. And then her dad leaves her to become the Phoenix King, leaving her all alone to become the Fire Lord of only 3 people, and banishes one of the other 2 people. So, it is what it is. Looks like Glada's castle is made of sand. It's gonna collapse in the tide of time. But if you enjoyed, please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe to us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Ding the bell icon to stay notified for our latest videos, and be sure to share our videos. We are at 2.94 subscribers on YouTube, which means we only need 60 more subscribers to reach our goal. We love you guys. We are so close to 3,000. We love you guys that much, and we're going to do a video for that. On Mondays, we do Ultraman Z. Next week will be the final batch of episodes for Ultraman Z, which means in July, we'll get started with the new season of Ultraman Omega. Wednesdays, we got Kamen Rider Gavv. Thursdays, number 1 Sentai Go Juger. And then finally, on Sundays, we are doing Kamen Rider Classic. We're almost done with that season. Just a few more episodes to go through, and we'll finally be done with the original Kamen Rider. Check out our recent interviews. We uploaded Anna Marie Crouch from Wild Force and Camel Cooley from Dino Charge, Beast Morphers, and Ninja Steel, and Dino Fury and Cosmic Fury. So he was in a lot of seasons. We also have a lot more interviews that we're still going to be uploading. And check out our sister channel, The Buttery Show, where we do various movie reviews and episode discussions. We got Gundam G-Quacks, as well as Karate Kid Month. So tomorrow is the time of this recording. Wednesday, June 18th, we will be discussing Karate Kid 3, featuring Sean Kane as the bad boy of karate himself. I'm excited. All of this in honor of the new Karate Kid movie that's come out this past month. We hope you guys enjoy. And also, if you want to say hi to us, you can find Jake at G-Fest in Chicago, Illinois on July 11th to the 13th. And we and the rest of us will be at Pasadena Convention Center on September 7th for ToonCon. We hope to see you guys there. We love y'all. And we hope you spread the love, bittersweet, add a bit of vanilla, because when all that love starts to expand, we can all share it like a bubble gum. Have a good one, guys. Bye.